Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, uh, this was reported not too long ago. I got the article in front of me. It was reported on March 31st. It's right out the time I'm shooting this video. It's April 3rd, so I know obviously I'm a little late, but Keith Thurman has pretty much pulled out of his reported May 19th fight, which honestly he had no opponent for. Now, was stated that he has a deep bruise on his left hand, and that's going to shelf him. That's going to put him out of commission from fighting and training for another 6 weeks. So May 19th, we're looking at the earliest July return, and if he does return at the earliest in July, that we're looking at roughly a year and 4 month layoff, so almost a year and a half layoff for Keith Thurman. And honestly, at this point, it's gotten to the point where Keith Thurman is holding the WBC and WBA titles at 147 hostage. They're held hostage due to his inactivity, due to him fighting. So I think it's as simple as this. All right, Keith Thurman, at some point in time in 2018, if he don't get in the ring, so he needs to vacate them titles. Like, the dude has lost his passion for boxing. He is not hungry in the sport no more. And I think, okay, if it's an injury, it's an injury. Well, I understand, but this dude has literally been getting injured every single freaking training camp since before the first Sean Porter fight, going all the way back to November of 2016 or even 2015. Like, he's. I mean, I don't want to slag him off for being injury prone, but I mean, at some point, you got to find a way. And at this time, this might sound like I'm being a bit of a dick because you're gonna say, "Oh, BT, you're not a fighter, so you don't know." But I mean, every fighters always have some form of injuries. Nobody's ever really 100% going into the fight. And usually, you talk to any trainer, you talk to any boxing trainer, any fighter who gets to a whole training camp, 100% at 100% going into the fight, something generally goes wrong on fight night. Most trainers will tell you that. So I don't know what it's going to take for Keith Thurman to get in the ring. He doesn't want to fight anybody. Like, he didn't want to fight Jesse Vargas. He sure as hell don't want to fight Earl Spence. And now it just seems like he doesn't want to fight, period. Like, the money's been made. He's become a unified champion in the welterweight division. He's gotten to that point in his career where he's in a high standing in the division. And I think he's just at a place where he's content. And I don't knock that, but if you're content, if you're too content to the point where you can't even get through a training camp or have a stay busy fight, then I think you should really consider your career path. Like, honestly, Keith Thurman should probably vacate the titles and seriously consider retirement from boxing, and maybe he can get into commentating or being an analyst, because I think he'd be fantastic in that role. But it just doesn't seem like his heart's in it no more. It really seems like his heart's not in it no more. And if your heart's not in it, then it's very dangerous to be in the ring. You're going to train at your best. And, I'd hate to see Keith Thurman, a guy that's been, for the most part of his career, an exciting fighter, giving us some really high quality fights. I hate to see him go into the ring and get severely hurt. So, his May 19th fight is off. We don't know when he's going to be in the ring again. July will probably be the earliest he returns. But that's not the earliest, and we're looking at maybe a year and a half layoff for Keith Thurman. And when you're a guy in your prime like Keith Thurman, what is he? He's currently at the age, how old is he? What, 88, 98? No, 98, 2008. He's like 30 years old. He's 30 years old, so he's reaching the tail end of his prime. He needs to be having those top, big matchups right now. Because if he goes into a 2-year layoff, he's going to be in very bad shape. And honestly, with the way his career is going, look at the trajectory, look at the constant patterns of his career, we might look at Keith Thurman going on a 2-year layoff. I would not be surprised if we're sitting in March of 2019 saying that Keith Thurman still hasn't fought yet, because that just seems to be the way his career is going. So, Keith, if you're going to be a fighter, be a fighter. If you're not, then please retire, because we don't want to see you get hurt. You've given us some pretty good fights, and really the welterweight division needs to move on if you're not going to fight and defend those titles that you work so hard to earn. So that's my whole take on the situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single video, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just keeping dating you. So until next time, take care, guys.